Hey everyone, like I said in my comment a few days ago, I am going to talk about the new global exclusive vision card, which is called Leaf, thanks to me. And many people already asked how good is the new vision card. So this is what we're going to answer in this very particular video today. Let's get started right away and check out the vision card itself. So it is a 110 attack and defense, base attack and base defense card. All perks unlocked at level 1. And you gain 250 static attack and defense, 50% chain modifier cap, meaning this is the good type of chain modifier cap. It increases your actual damage and does not speed up the chain cap, which is something entirely different. Think of Avalanche's TMR, for example. This is basically half the value of SOS Lightning's STMR, for example. Now, this is free for everyone who uses this card. Now, for FFBE units only, those gain 200% true double hand attack. I should state, I forgot to add the attack, but should be obvious. That's great, and units such as Carton, they will highly value these 200% true double hand attack, because when you build Carton for true double hand, you do need 400. He has 0. So this card does half of it. You use another Master of Fate, for example, and you're done. So that's very nice. And the final passive is a 25 Greatsword Imperil and 120 Fire Earth Imperil. Really cool to have. And this Greatsword Imperil, if you're using a Greatsword, that is, it is going to matter a lot. And it's a nice addition, you will see. Alright, so what units or meta units are there right now that do want or could use it technically? So this is a small list I made of units that are popular right now. We've got Lara. Well, she doesn't really want it. She's far too self-sufficient. Her own VC is best in slot. Then there's Carton. Carton, he does have some use for it. The global exclusive vision card, Leave Thanks to Me, is strong, but only the second or even third best option for him. And we'll see a few use cases of this soon. I also included Sky because we are all using Sky as a true double hand unit. She actually does want killer premium vision cards. Sephiroth, Auron, Tifa, for example. So there are a lot of those. And Sky always wants to use those instead of the vision card, the global exclusive vision card. And I will prove that to you in a few minutes on a few calculations as well. Also, another thing, while Sky is a global FFBE unit, she already has 400 true double hand attack, so the second passive really doesn't do anything for her. Then we've got Tybus. The global exclusive vision card is strong on him. However, it's only the second best option. We won't take really a look at this because I think it's fairly obvious that his own vision card is best in slot on him. Mainly for the static attack, for example, and the attack percentage. So Tybus, yeah, you could use it. It's a decent budget option, but his own vision card is best. And then we've got Last Gen. Super outdated unit, but people asked me if Last Gen would be a contender for this card. And yes, they are technically. It is the best option for true double hand if you want to build them for it. It's going to take a lot. You're probably only gonna end up at 5.5x, but it should be a decent damage upgrade. And they don't get the green plus, well, because they are so outdated. But technically, yeah, it is a very good card for them. We've also got Ling, who will greatly profit from it. And the reason is she's got another weapon imperil, right? She already has the dagger imperil. Now she also has the greatsword imperil on it. And it opens up a lot of flexibility, especially if you want to build Ling for a true double hand Dragon Spite finishing build. I believe the ability is called Dragon Spite. I'm not quite sure in Brave Shift, but yeah, I wrote more supporting versatility, but also for damage capabilities. It's helping her out a lot. And then there's Kryla. I won't particularly comment on that for obvious reasons, but rest assured, she is a cool unit to use it on. Alright, so let's talk about a few builds. I used Curtain and Sky for this. Whenever you see no vision card, obviously we're gonna use the global exclusive vision card here. The builder doesn't have the global exclusive vision card just yet. So these units are both built towards the next Clash of Wills boss, which is a Beast Fairy type. Meaning you're gonna see a lot of Soaring Legendary Dragon, which is Flammy's STMR. Now, I even put this on this list, even though I don't have the materia myself. So is this a build that I could do? No, because I don't have Flammy's STMR. I hate myself for not having it, but what can I do? But when we compare builds such as these, it's best to use it on a best in case or best in slot scenario, just to see what is the top of the line, what is the best of the best, the upper echelon build that we could do. And here it is. So for Munkarten, as you can see, he reaches different values of killers depending on what build you're using. For example, the special mission, that is the Tybus STMR version, the middle one here. It has the least amount of killers, as you can see. Yep, not reaching 300. It has 275 Beast and 300 Spirit, while the other ones have 300 to both. It also has the least amount of true double hand attack. However, due to the nature of 500 static attack, it reaches the actual highest attack value, which is rather funny. Now, please don't sweat it about the EX+1 card. I just forgot to change it, but rest assured, calculations were done at EX+3 for that card as well. So it all evened out. For Sky, as you can see, I did two different builds here with the Global Exclusive Vision card because out of personal curiosity, I wanted to really check how this fares. Oh, one more note about that Carton build down here at the bottom. Sinsar was actually the one who gave me the attack values for this particular card. So thank you very much to Sinsar for helping me out with this. Now back to Sky. So the reason why I did the Greatsword build is just to check it out how it fares against the gun build when using a when using the Global Exclusive Vision card. It was a nice test, but rest assured the Greatsword build doesn't hold up well. That I can already tell. So yeah, let's check out the calculation assumptions. We are using the last Clash of Wills stats, meaning 104,000 defense and spirit, 110 passive defense and spirit, and 250 all element resistance, which is then reduced to 0 when you break the boss. So that was actually what it was calculated with, or actually a 300% all imperil. So basically everyone hits for the same imperil type, so no imperil advantage here. All is evened out. All right, and this is the damage breakdown. So as you all can see for Sky, let me just get to the results real quick and I will talk about this in greater detail. Sky with the Global Exclusive Vision card performs at 96% on a gun versus gun build. So Sky Global Vision card versus Auron Vision card, both on a gun build. The gun build on the Auron card performs slightly better for percentage points, I should say. While the Greatsword build is only at 90% damage of the Auron card gun build. So what this should tell you more than, oh, the Global Exclusive card is worse than the Auron card is, it should tell you that the result, for Sky at least, is about on par with a premium card. So if you don't have Auron at EX+3, for example, you can get for 25k Lapis, which is probably 1/4 or 1/5 or even 1/6 or 1/7 of the cost you have to pay for an Auron card to get it. And I think that's that's a good deal in my book. If you just need to spend up to 1/5 or 1/7 of the cost to get an almost equally good performing card, I think it's something worth considering, in my opinion. And pretty much the same applies to Carton. Now, as you can see, the Tivus build and the Auron build, or the Auron cards and the Tivus card, they perform better than the global exclusive vision card. But the difference between an Auron vision card and a global exclusive vision card build is super, super small. Like, as you can see, there's only a 3 million damage difference at the highest variance. So this is the global exclusive vision card is at 99.64% of the damage compared to the Auron vision card, and that is really, really good. Now, the Tivus vision card, due to the nature of 500 static attack, will always perform better because, well, 500 static attack, even at these high values of 12,000 attack, 500 still do quite a lot, and nobody can tell me otherwise because the numbers, they speak for themselves. As a matter of fact, the global exclusive vision card even has more attack than the Tivus vision card build, due to the nature of killers and attack percentages, yada yada yada. So in the end, it really comes down to 6x cap versus 5.5x cap. Now, I'm personally really hoping that we are going to get some form of 0.5 chain cap accessory, shield, what have you. I don't care what it is, but as soon as we get another source of chain cap, whether it's from a materia, I really hope not that it's going to be a materia. I'm more hopeful for either an accessory slot or a weapon slot from Clash, because as soon as that is the case, the global exclusive vision card, on Carton at least, will soar above everything else. Because all of a sudden you have that 6x cap, you have the highest attack on Carton. I should always asterisk this, and it will perform a lot better. So yeah, for Carton, the things, or the situation kind of changes a little bit from Sky, where on Sky it's rather obvious. You're never going to use the global exclusive vision card on Sky unless you don't have Auron's vision card, for example. Whereas Carton, you could say, yeah, using that global exclusive vision card is a very decent option, especially if you don't have Tivus's card, if you don't have Auron's card, both premium units. This is really good, and it will help you hopefully cap that Clash of Worlds boss. And I don't know, skipping this card, even for a DPS unit, should sound like a bad idea to you right now. Because when comparing these to premium vision card, let me just stress this, premium vision cards, the global exclusive vision card still holds up rather well. So how does it fare in the meta? I think I pointed it out right now that for DPS units, the vision card, it is certainly very, very good, but not the very best. We do have premium units. Those are premium for a reason, mainly for the vision card most of the time, and it shows. Premium vision cards, they always perform the best. But the global exclusive vision card is very, very close to it, and when you put it on supporting units, such as Ling or Tryla, this will open up some very, very clever new strats and team compositions that you may or may not think about right now. But come Thursday, I will show you one very, very cool application of this. So rest assured, the vision card, it has far more usages than you might think it does right now, just because I have to admit I didn't see it myself sooner. But it got pointed out to me, and I was like, yeah, that's really clever. And when you see what I mean by this, you're gonna hate yourself if you skip it. So trust me on this card is really worth it. Let's just briefly talk about the card itself. Awesome stats, superb perks. The Great Sword Peril is the real deal though, as it opens up a lot of cool things that you may not have on your radar right now. And the true TDH attack, 200%, are opening up lots of possibilities for Carton in the future. So this is a rather future-proof card in my book. So, should you pull? I mean, if you really want to stay at the top of the meta, you want to have it. And I highly recommend that you get this card. I know the price is steep, the banner, the unit on it, it's bad. I totally get it. If it weren't for the card, I would not have pulled on it, on the banner itself. Trust me on that. But if you skip it and care about Dark Vision and Clash of Wills, let me tell you this one more time. You will be very sorry when you realize the full potential of the card, and you will complain every single time on my videos, on Sinsar's videos, on Wanderer's videos. I guarantee it. Right now, you will complain if you skip this card, because the three of us will always use it whenever we see a use case, and you will complain on Thursday when you see my usage of it. I guarantee it. But on the other hand, if you're not interested in Clash or Dark Vision ranks and just want to get over with it, well, yeah, you can skip it, obviously, because when rank doesn't matter, your score shouldn't as well, and the damage shouldn't as well. So there's no point in wasting 25k lapis and just go for the units you personally like. And Tulian, yeah, he's bad, so fire and forget, basically, and never look back at the Vision card as well. So that is pretty much it for today. I hope I was able to give you a rough idea as to why I think this card is really good, even though the data for DPS units states otherwise. But trust me on this, there are a couple of very clever things you can do with this card that may or may not seem obvious right now. All right. And with that, I'll leave you for a wonderful rest of the Saturday morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're from. And we'll see each other tomorrow for a cool video where I did my own 10 cards, and I'd like to have your opinions on it, what you guys think, or I'd like to invite you to make suggestions for your own Vision cards. So that's going to be a fun topic to talk about. See you then. Bye bye.